Yeah, I'm not ready for this one. Crimson Desert isn't just another open world game. It's like chaos on every level. This feels like one of those games where everything that can go wrong will go wrong. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm already know I'm about to get humbled. And the worst part? I'm still going in.
Let's go!
Alright, let's start with the world. Because this alone is insane. We're talking about a map that's supposedly bigger than Red Dead 2, split into multiple regions that all feel completely different. You've got mountains, rivers, full cities, snowy areas, deserts, even regions that feel like they belong in a completely different game with technology and machines.
Technology!
And the craziest part? You're not locked out of any of it. You can just go anywhere. We're not just talking about size. This world actually feels layered. Like every region has its own identity, almost like you're switching games without even realizing it. Whether you survive, that's a different story. And that's the scary part. Nothing is stopping you from walking straight into something you're not ready for. Like imagine spawning in, seeing a massive mountain in the distance and just thinking, yeah, I'm going there. No plan, just vibes. And the way this game handles distance, you actually feel small. Not like open world small, like I should not be here small. I'm telling you right now, I'm getting lost day one. Now combat. This is where things start getting dangerous. You don't start overpowered, you build into it. But the amount of options you get is kind of ridiculous. Swords, shields, bows, heavy weapons, but also grappling enemies, throwing them, chaining attacks together, mixing in unarmed combat. It's not just fighting, it's like controlling chaos.
We do not care.
At first, it looks simple, but the deeper you go, the more the system just opens up.
What do you mean by that?
And yeah, I already know I'm going to mess up half these combos and just end up punching air while getting destroyed. This is 100% one of those games where you try to look cool and immediately regret it.
What'd I do?
Just go to the office!
What'd I do?
You've got skills that evolve, abilities that stack, even elemental effects like fire or shock that change how fights play out. And the more you unlock, the more insane it gets. And then you start getting those abyss abilities, jumping higher, hitting harder, moving faster.
Better, faster, stronger.
And now it's not just combat, it's straight chaos. But when everything actually connects, yeah, that's gonna feel insane. And just moving around the world, that's a whole system on its own. You start simple, horses, climbing, normal stuff. Nothing crazy at first, just enough to get around. But then it just keeps going. Grappling hooks, gliding, double jumps, flying mounts, even a mech. Like, how did we get from horse riding to piloting a machine with missiles? It just keeps escalating, like the game refuses to chill. And the mech, I don't even know how we got there, but we got there.
What? What the fuck?
I feel like I'm gonna try to walk somewhere and accidentally just end up flying across the map.
How?
And the craziest part is you can chain all of this together. This is not traversal. This is movement chaos. And then the bosses. The bosses. Yeah, this is where the game really shows off. Some fights are grounded, others are just completely insane. And it's not just about size, it's how different they all feel. You've got creatures, massive machines, aerial fights, even bosses that forces you to interact with the environment just to damage them. Some of these fights look like full-on set pieces, not just normal encounters. It's not just hit until it dies. Sometimes you actually have to think, and sometimes you just panic and hope something works. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to land one clean hit. But if these fights actually deliver, yeah, this could be insane.
Oh my.
Progression is also a bit different here. It's not just leveling up, you're collecting artifacts, upgrading gear, unlocking abilities. Everything is tied to how you explore and fight. So exploration actually matters, like a lot. You can even learn things by observing NPCs, which is actually kind of wild. Imagine learning combat moves just by watching someone. Crazy. That's such a weird system, but also kind of cool. I'm gonna be spying on random NPCs like, yo, do that shit again. And on top of that, you're rebuilding your faction. So yeah, saving a world and managing a base, no pressure.
Pressure? What pressure?
But here's the thing I'm actually really excited about, the exploration. This world isn't just big, it's hiding stuff everywhere. Secret areas, floating ruins, random encounters, things you won't even find unless you actually go looking. This game actually rewards curiosity, not just following markers. And yo, the puzzles in this game, that's my thing. Like, I grew up playing stuff like puzzle games on mobile and then Uncharted, Tomb Raider. I've always been into that kind of problem solving. So seeing actual puzzle mechanics here, that's a big win for me. And from what we've seen here, it's not just simple puzzle. You've got mechanics where you manipulate objects, use your abilities, interact with the environment, sometimes mid-combat. You've got those floating ruins, abyss areas, places where you actually have to figure things out. Some of them are these floating ruins. Some are hidden in the world and actually feel like you have to figure things out, not just follow a marker. It's not just fighting all the time, you actually have to think. That's the type of stuff I love. Not just fighting, but actually thinking for a second, then probably still failing for the first time. Or struggling for like 20 minutes, yeah, that's probably happening. And that's kind of well the whole vibe I'm getting from this game. It's unpredictable. Like every fight can flip on you instantly. Like 1 second you're exploring, next second you're in a full fight, then suddenly you're flying, solving a puzzle or getting jumped by 10 enemies.
Why you bully me?
You miss one move, stamina gone, and now you're in panic mode. I already know I'm gonna get destroyed in this game multiple times, probably in ways I didn't even know were possible. Pause. Yeah, that's gonna be me. But that's exactly why I'm excited for it. Every win is gonna feel earned, and every fail is gonna be content. So yeah, Crimson Desert drops soon, and I'm not ready. This game looks massive, chaotic, and honestly, a little overwhelming, but we're going in anyway. If you're trying to see how this actually plays out, make sure you're here for it. But that's exactly what I'm excited. Let's see if we survive this, because honestly, I don't think we will. Subscribe and let's survive Crimson Desert together.